Hello there, guys. Welcome back to Multiple Personality Manchu with Arumba. How you doing, Arumba?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Nice. So,
helping some rebels.
something happened between episodes, naturally, because he went to breathe. He had to come up for some air, and I'm just gonna wait and see until you notice. I'm not gonna say it because you might get mad. I might keep doing it too. Now he's frantically looking around. He's looking for named armies. He's looking for named provinces. That's not it.
Oh, I'm looking for building constructions.
No, that's not it.
No, you didn't upgrade the forts. Okay.
No, we can't afford that.
I knew we had a friend in Bengal. Did we get any new vassals?
How could I get a vassal between episodes? That's crazy talk.
I don't know. I don't know.
I just happened to have played for a few years without you. No.
Well, did you... I don't... No, there's no new forts. There's no new vassals. I haven't got the foggiest.
Okay. Well, it has something to do with our admin points. They're missing.
Well, the inflation's gone.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
I really...
That's okay. I fully support buying down inflation. I do it all the time.
I want to get rid of this corruption penalty from unbalanced research, but we're making 20 ducats a month now just because we don't have inflation at 20%. So it's like, it's a big deal.
I can see that. I can see that. 20 ducats a month whilst paying for so much shit. Army too.
Yeah,
this is amazing.
I also granted some province to the estates because as soon as we get some cash to support them, we can get the tribes loyal again. They were below 40% influence. We need to get that cavalry cost modifier because right now we're paying, well, we have some reductions, but we can save a huge amount on our military if we get them loyal.
We actually have armored professionalism.
Is that another mechanic you don't normally use?
Oh.
I know you like loans and mercs.
I try to keep it as low as possible so we get more available mercenaries.
Yeah. I do aggressively slacken standards. That is still a thing that I like to do. But
you just get so much, man. It's so nice.
Professionalism, eventually, I almost always end up at a point where I don't have a need for mercs, because the manpower pool gets so big and just it gets pretty easy to maintain.
Yeah. I tend to a bit different. I think if I was playing this Manchu, I'd probably end up not using mercs as well. Just because you have
the banners.
So much manpower, yeah.
Manpowerless banners is so ridiculous.
You basically replacing the mercs with banners, so I guess in this situation I'd also play without mercs, or at least like very little mercs.
You know what's really fun about banners is that they are mercs for the intents of manpower and reinforcement, but they're regulars for all other intents. So you can drill them. You can have drilled mercs basically with 10% discipline bonus, but they don't benefit from mercenary bonus discipline. So if you have
that would be a bit that'd be a bit silly because they already have a 10%. Banners are so broken as it is. I'm sorry. Oh, so close to 16 more. I'm gonna spend some points.
The points on what?
Nothing.
Oh, I know. Oh, you're going for court and country. Yeah.
What?
But of course. Would you mind doing a peace deal?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Sorry, I was This is spending on mill points. Let's see. Quanjar is a vassal or a separate piece of okay. Well, I mean, I'd love to do peace deals, but
let me just listen.
There's never any diplomats, man.
I'm not gonna tell you what to do or anything. I'm just gonna say that we have no admin points, and we have a new vassal, and we have a war where we can take land for 0 dip. These are the facts. I've just stated them. That's all.
You did a conquest. Okay. I think I know what you want. I think I know what you want. I'm gonna do this slightly differently. I'm gonna annoy you a little bit by doing something that I know you don't like.
Really?
But I'm gonna do it anyway.
What is it that you know that I don't like?
In the capital in the first war.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's a time and place for it. Like, the only time I don't like to do it is if the total war score cost of a country is over 100%. I prefer to not do it because if you do it in the first war, then you have to do it again in the second war and then the third war. And so over the course of 3 wars, you're paying war score for the capital 3 times. Versus going the opposite direction, you don't pay for it at all.
Yeah, I suppose if there are only 2 wars, then it doesn't really matter as much.
Yeah,
because you're going to end up them in the second war anyway. So
did you? Yeah, you already raised them all. Cool. Neato. So we're making some money. We have positive stab, so prosperity can grow. It appears that the Kagan is a scholar. Nice.
Just happily culture converting away, making Manchu slightly bigger.
Yeah, how about that global trade? What's up with that? Why don't we have global trade yet?
Because we didn't have any...
Oh, we probably still have like level 1 ports. We have a couple that are level 2.
I'm gonna do something with our merchants. So you see the one in Xi'an? He's pulling the trade over into Beijing. But what if we get the dude from Canton to do that, or we move him to Canton? Now,
I think the guy that's in Hangzhou. He has to be there, and the guy that's in Xi'an, yeah, he's only earning us like 3 ducats. Canton's possibly better.
I'm still making 3 ducats. Because Cradle is being a douche. But if we were to kill Cradle... force him to steer trade to us?
Cradle?
Yeah. I have to die. I'm gonna cancel the territory on them. Because if they weren't doing that, then Tang would funnel that trade into Beijing, and then we suddenly make a whole bunch of money. 3 extra ducats, which translates into...
infinite monies.
Well, I mean, it's 3 ducats of value, so then we make, I don't know, 1.7, 5 extra ducats or something.
1.7? We have a 30% trade efficiency bonus, so wouldn't it be 3 times 1.3? Which would be 3.9? No? Yeah?
Yeah, I guess. I guess. Ooh, freedom of the press with the spread of popular literacy, a great number of minor publications, pamphlets, la 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 la. Do you want national unrest or do you want to lose innovativeness?
Normally I would keep the innovativeness, but in this case with the Age of Absolutism and everything, I don't know that we want to stack that. Unless... Of course, if you're going to do court and country, you want to have national unrest anyway, so... Right?
It's just a few extra peasants.
Okay.
Oh, how long that lasts for, actually. About 10
All right,
years.
let's see. So if we make the tribes loyal right now for 370 ducats, they will become 52.13 plus 15, 67.13 loyal. Minus 60 divided by 0.1. So let's go by 71.3 months of them being loyal. How much money would we save over those 71 months? We have 69 cav. Actually 64, because I hired 5 that we need to fire.
It's Manchu. That's Manchu.
$29 ducats a month is what we're paying for the cav.
Does Tang have religious ideals? No. Wow, what a bummer. I was thinking about enforcing, but doesn't have religious, then that's not going to work. Tau, I don't know whether that is. These, but oh, there we go. And I want to see this culture map modes. On the roaming, it always lags behind so much.
What does?
And the culture conversions between you pressing the button and it actually changing on the culture map modes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Ahead, you're already like super huge, but because there's so much lag in between clicking the button and.
So I did the math on how long we would benefit from this tribal click, and it looks like it's going to make us about 200 to 250 ducats. So I took it. Making the cav cheaper. Okay. Look at our income, 36 ducats now. Pretty good. And if we could just get rid of unbalanced research. Cool. Unbalanced research is like the sole source of our paid for rooting out corruption. So that's 15 ducats a month we could make if we just take admin tech at some point. But you were saying you wanted to go religious ideas for culture conversion, which means another administrative idea group. Hey,
yeah, but oh, a nice air. Look at that. That's true, but you know, by the time we can get our next idea group, we'll already be caught up in tech. So I think we should be all right.
You are going nuts with that culture conversion.
Hmm.
Are you just like chaining it everywhere?
Yeah.
Making little Manchu strands.
Whenever one finishes, I'll.
What about down in the south parts of Ming? You just find like a really cheap one as a spawn spot?
Yeah, and
I see.
Those were the only ones that were
Manchu. It's gonna spread.
Those were the only ones that were Tengri, so.
We've been insulted by the Ottomans, Florry.
Oh, we insulted the Ottomans.
I know, but they've insulted us back. What are we going to do about it?
Oh, really? So we have a CB on them now?
I think we do. Well, we've always had a CB because of the rival.
Oh, right, Kibalate rival, yeah.
Well, I'm kind of annoyed that Malacca ceased to exist. That would have been a nice little direction to go.
Oh, come here!
And he pulled someone else
in. Like how we were
too.
both moving armies there. Bengal got completely eradicated by Jaipur there.
How did he do that? Because wasn't Bengal our tributary?
He might have declared war on one of his allies or something.
Hmm. And we owe core Bengali provinces, so we can't turn him into a tributary. Sorry, into a vassal easily. That land is pretty crap, though. We could just give it to him. I don't know.
Oh,
Tributaries are really, really messy.
Yeah, they really are, aren't they? Do we still need money from them, or can we switch them over to admin points again?
If you want, I'm not going to object to that, to get caught up on tech. I think that the corruption is costing us more than the money disparity. But, what was I just thinking? Shoot. Oh, the institution. We can embrace the institution for like 3,600 ducats. So perhaps we could just wage a war for money, or we could take loans if you really want, but Mughals are currently fighting against Hassa, and they're losing, it looks like, so we have no truce with the Mughals. Want to revisit that war?
Maybe we could also fight a war with Jampur, like in between. Get the money, and then get Tech 19, and then fight the Mughals for a comfortable.
Yeah, that might be safer.
They apparently have no access.
So yeah, I still want to build buildings, but we really should save up for the institution. Oops, I just built a building on accident. Oops, I just built a few more buildings on accident.
It's okay, man. I'll steal some money from the AI again.
I just want a roaring economy. 44 ducats a month out of 148. 49 ducats a month out of 148. 33%. Yes, we're making money.
44 ducats, man. It's insane. I still can't get to that. Like, our country's so poor yet so rich. Like, I wouldn't be so rich if I were this size. Or with the current like country setup, like the Manchu tribe area.
How come? I mean, 10 of the ducats is coming from spoils of war, from looting, but like,
I don't know, like, I usually only really make money if I own, like, some really rich trade nodes. Like, Malacca and some stuff that spawns into that, but yeah, this is nice.
We're just getting started. We actually have a fleet. Once we get, like, temples and workshops built, then the next logical thing is shipyards to increase the naval force limit. And then we can go completely just completely crazy with the, manufactories. Those take longer to pay themselves off, but it's usually worth it just to keep the powerhouse, you know, like the engine running. Just keep building them.
Boy. Yeah, I freaking love manufactories, man. That's all I really ever build.
That and the buildings you can make in trade company regions. Those are incredibly powerful. Yeah. They're actually overpowered compared to vanilla stuff. I think. Like, especially the one that increases goods produced. You look at the payoff on the investment. You find like a 5-province state, and you get 0.3 goods produced, 50% production efficiency for 300 gold in 5 provinces. And it's like, oh, okay, this is fair. Compare that to a workshop, which costs 100 gold for 50% production efficiency in 1 province. And takes a building slot.
Yeah, that's true. And, you know, I mean, they do start paying quite a bit more money if you control the trade node as well. But, yeah. This doesn't even come close to the trade company buildings.
The only trade company...
Huh? What's
that?
You can't always build those,
yeah.
Built those trade company buildings. At least it's very nice that the bug was fixed, where it lagged like insanely hard.
You know what's interesting about that? I think I accidentally avoided that bug, because I went through a period where I was always trying to keep some cash on hand, and So I disabled the alerts for buildings can be built and trade company buildings are possible. And I never really noticed the game lag like everyone complained about. I think it's because I disabled the alert.
Well, I've tried disabling it. That didn't do too much. That didn't do too much. In fact, whenever I owned land that was even just eligible, it would still start to lag like nobody's business. So I don't know.
I guess maybe I'm misremembering. I don't know.
I mean, it wasn't like crazy bad, but if you compare, then it started to like you'd conquer a bit of Africa, and then all of a sudden,
the game was unplayable.
Yeah. I'm guessing you have a slightly more upgraded rig as well.
It's not bad. I actually built a computer a year and a half ago, and I haven't started using it because it has Windows 10. And I hate Windows 10. I'm still using my Windows 7 PC from 3 or 4 years ago. It's still very solid, but I need to switch, and I will be switching soon. You have a pure artillery stack in Saran?
Yeah, it's because I was carpet sieging.
With
and
pure...
it doesn't detach.
Pure artillery? What?
It's because I was carpet sieging. So the when you press D, it detaches the.
Oh no! Don't no! Never use D. There's your problem right there.
Oh, you use
Just never use D. Use split army.
Oh, that sometimes I mean, it's easier.
No, it's not. Look, watch. Ready? See the 22 stack?
Yeah, I see it, but
bam. 4
I
equally sized armies. You click on the army, press S, then press S again, then click once, and it'll go to the army that you split the first time. That's half the army. Then you press S again. SS, click S.
I know, but if you're just moving the units around,
then you get your artillery killed.
It's fine.
It's not fine. I need that money.
This one's more convenient. Also, we can piece him out.
Oh, right. Yeah, sure. Okay. Well, we gotta take a break here, so I'll look at the peace deal while we're between episodes.
Alright.
Okay. This was me, yeah? Or you? I don't remember now. Well, thanks for watching. We'll be back same time, same place tomorrow. See you soon.
Bye-bye.